Gravity is defeating the elderly. It's time for term limits in government. Nancy Pelosi was just in the hospital after a fall in Germany. She had hip replacement surgery for a broken hip. Joe Biden fell constantly going up the stairs. Also, remember when he fell off his bike while he was stopping? Mitch McConnell had a fall the other day that left him with a bruised eye and a badly damaged hand. And let's remember, he froze for 22 seconds during a presser, which almost looked like a stroke.
Bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Okay, Mitch? Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to it? Do you want to say anything else to the press? Go back to it.
Go ahead, John.
I'll take that. Let's go back to it.
Go ahead, John.
Not once, but twice.
what are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator Benny.
okay.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
And he got booed and heckled by the people chanting for him to retire. It was so loud you couldn't even hear what he was saying. Trump shared that and said, "I agree." Dianne Feinstein almost died while in office at 90 years old. She too also fell.
Senator Dianne Feinstein was treated at a hospital. Apparently she fell in her home, and that can happen, of course. She is, as you know, in her 90s.
She had been out of the Senate for 3 months because of shingles.
And let's remember when she was coached to say aye on a vote.
Yeah, just say aye. Okay, just aye. Thank you.
I'm sorry to say this, but she did look like a corpse in Congress. It's so sad. The one thing they all have in common is they all hate America and the American people. We the people know that now. And who's ever controlling these people needs to cut the strings and let them retire. This is elderly abuse. Their handlers and possibly all of them are going straight to hell. But these hypocrites, I can't with this shit. Pelosi has repeatedly pointed fingers at Trump for being too old for office, as she herself continues to deteriorate, showcasing her famous stuttering.
The ex-president just said is a further indication of his cognitive degeneration. So I think people who might thinking about voting for him have to know that he can't last as president for 4 years with his brain deteriorating at the rate that it is, and is clearly evident.
After stutter.
And while it was a bad night. Let's not sugarcoat that.
After stutter.
The first bill that protect our assault, built
COVID.
shots in the
Yeah.
arm, money in the pockets, children in school, people at work.
Remember what Biden said so articulately. You know the thing.
All men and women created by you know the thing.
The New York Times put out a hit piece on Trump in 2020 that Trump was halting walking down a ramp raises new health questions. After this video of him gingerly walking down a ramp at the US Military Academy, perhaps because he didn't want to pull a future Joe Biden by falling. The article also mentions he turned 74 and was the oldest president at that time. That is before Biden showed up. By the way, age doesn't matter if you're not cognitively impaired like Biden, who Biden himself has admitted to having brain surgery. So spare me the hypocrisy, because you guys are pathetic. And let's not forget, the only time Trump ever fell was when he got shot in the face with an assassin's bullet. So tell me, have any of you almost been assassinated? No? That's what I thought. So shut the fuck up.